All right. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen all over the world. I'm sorry, my camera will be off. Today is how to build your Royalq business. All right. Happy to see you, leader OBM V5 from Nigeria. Happy to see you, leader Preshi V4 from South Africa. Happy to see you, leader Frank Nice V3 from Uganda. Happy to see you, leader Kojo V2 from Ghana. Hey, my friends usually inbox me in private chat. Can you talk about me? Can you talk about me? Rank up, rank up, hey, rank up. Hey. Happy to see you, Mr. Francis Sekanja Kovitu from Uganda. Happy to see you, my brother from Tanzania. All right, happy to have you with us. So, welcome everybody. All right, protocol observed. V1s, V2s, V3s, V4s, V5s, and someone who is already V6 in their mindset and they are working there. Happy to see you all, protocols. Today, I have specifically a lot of guests with us, and they're going to be sharing different topics. One of our guests today will be taking us through how to find prospects. How do you find people you want to talk about the business? All right. And we're going to also have another guest who's getting in, who's going to share with us if someone joins your team, what do you need to do next? If someone joins your team, what are you supposed to do next? How do you get other people out of him? All right. How do you get other people out of him? All right. Okay. So those are our basic topics. And we can have some little nuggets from my friend, my sister, Leader Precious is one of the network builders, very strong, bold, and a hard worker, right? Okay, so we have different people onto our call tonight. All right. So okay, as I wait for the third speaker, allow me share something very, very small before I invite our speakers. I'm just going to take 7 minutes and the first speaker is going to come on board. Ladies and gentlemen, uh, we have, I think we shall have Mr. Mobiru Perito at last to share with us how to promote an event. On the 27th of this month, we have an event that is both for the members and both for the new prospects. We have been able to come up, we are just 4 days to that day. We have been able to come up with the flyers for our different guests that will be able to speak on that day. If I just have a clue about it a little bit, for those that are not aware, let me share my screen and I pay visit to Royalq Rocks. The event is called Royalq Rocks, and Royalq Rocks is the event. Royalq Rocks is the event. Royalq Rocks the World is the event. So let me just a little bit share, maybe so that you can be able to, this time will come at last and share with us a few nuggets on how to promote an event. All right. So Royalq Rocks has the following special guests. We have Mr. Frank Nice, who comes from Uganda. He's a V3 by rank. We have Mr. Sylvain, who's from India. We have Mr. Kuris from Uganda. We have Doris Great from that side of Netherlands. We have Lida Kane from that side of Spain. We have Norinda from that side of Malaysia. We have Pakash from that side of Malaysia. We have the Sumaya from India. We have Shalvain from that side of Philippines. And we have Shaku from that side of Indonesia. Basically, that is the event. This is the first. It means several events are coming, and we shall be able to contact different leaders to be able to be on our next event. All right. This event is going to be happening every after 2 weeks. All right. Every after 2 weeks, we shall be having an event. All right. And so this is the first event. on the 27th of November, and the name of the event is called Royalq Rocks. All right, I don't go into what is available in this group. It's basically and purely what is going to be happening on Sunday that day. All right. So I see my guest speaker is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me invite the first speaker into our today's call. This leader is one of the fastest growing. According to the statistics, he has a statistic of having a certain number of people that sign up in his team every week. He has a system that basically uses social media to find prospects, and specifically Facebook. He has been using this system since he was a V1. He was able to rank up to V2, was able to rank up to V3, and very, very soon he is about to become a V4. Allow me with pleasure invite a gentleman that I know very consistent about his business. He does a minimum of 2 presentations every single day in his team, and he has a close of a good number of people who join his team every single day and every single week. He makes an average of $50, ladies and gentlemen, every single day, and he is a V3 by rank. Allow me with pleasure invite a great leader, Mr. Frank Nice from Uganda, to take us through how he finds prospect, or an important aspect on our business on finding people to speak to about our opportunity. Welcome, Mr. Frank Nice.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, my leader. Sorry for that a bit. Yes, good morning, everyone. Everyone is okay. My name is Frank, and I'm just here in Uganda. I'm a V3 by rank, and I'm just excited to be the speaker for today. I don't take the opportunity for granted. So today, I recognize every leader on the platform. You're welcome, and thank you for the support, both international and here locally in Uganda. I remember when I started the business, at first I didn't take it serious, but when I saw my leaders taking it serious, that's when I came up. And today, the things have changed. So I'm just proud of you. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share. So I'll be brief with my sharing, and I want to talk about what we call it is prospecting, FB prospecting. It is so magical, especially if you take it serious and consistent. So that is brief about me. Today I'm a V3 in the rank. From V1, I've been consistent with my strategy, which I'm going to share. And I know there are those people who need, how can you find a prospect? How can you get a prospect and be able to maximize your business? So today I'm going to be sharing some few tips so that can help you to choose, especially how you can tap into online markets and be able to make a lot of profits or a lot of commissions, especially for go-getters, team builders is what I'm talking about. So thank you so much. I'll just dive into my sharing for today, and I'll be able to share the screen now so that we can be able to learn what is it. Okay, so allow me to share my screen. Yeah, so that we can start our sharing today. Okay, screen. Sorry for that. I'm just trying to find my that we can start. I'll use video. So like especially those who want to go big. What do you need first? You need to get just right mindset. You just need to get right mindset because it takes time. Because sometimes not easy, and what we call consistent is not so easy for some of us or all of us. We just have to decide our choices so that we can go big. So as I'm trying to connect, I'm sorry, my VPN is taking long, but I'm working on it because I want to go direct on my share. What you need is what is first. I want to express about the business. So why when you find when me I want to do my career, I'm first trading. So I want so much into crypto.
My leader, your network is not good. Maybe you relocate a little bit for better network. Network is shaking, eh? I don't know, but your network is shaking a little bit. All right, we are making sure that our presenter gets on board. Just give us a few minutes. He's going to share with you the most important topic, finding prospects, all right? Finding prospects has a tested, proven system. He does 2 presentations a day. And then as I'm finding our next presenter, who's going to take us through the second part of a business. What are you supposed to do when someone joins your team? This guy is one of the fastest duplicating, with a close of 10 people joining his team every single day. 5 to 10 people join his team every single day. He's one of the fastest growing. He has no seasons. When people complain about seasons of the market, the second speaker doesn't have seasons in his business. Every day he has between 5 to 10 people join his team. He's a V3, he makes crazy income, and he is going to be sharing with us how consistently he has been able to do this, and he's coming with us this morning. Back to you, Leader Frank Nice. Happy to have you with us again, sir. Sure, your microphone is muted.
Okay, thank you so much, my leader. I'm sorry for that little glitch, but I hope I'm back now. So I'll go back to my sharing directly on what do you need when you want to go big, especially when you want to tap on what we call online market. So I hope my screen is very well seen, and
Sure, Your screen is visible.
I'm audible enough now. Let me know so that I can proceed. Hello, can you let me so that
Yes, we can
I
hear you
can
very well, sir.
proceed?
We can hear you very well, sir. Oh my God. Leader Frank, nice. We can hear you. Please, could you be able to continue? Just that your microphone is muted. We can see your screen, but your microphone is muted.
Okay, so thank you so much. And we should not cop up. So I can proceed now.
Yes, sir.
My screen is here. So when you want to it's all you need for brand, you have to be visible.
All right. Okay. All right. Let me go on to the second speaker. As I sort out this, no one should. This is network. You know, it is very hard to focus on what you cannot control. Okay. A right mindset is also very, very important. But let me focus on the second speaker as we work out on what we are supposed to do with him down to see if we can have a better network connection. All right. Okay, better network connection. All right. Okay. As I work out on how we can better have him in a better position, better network. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sorry for the inconveniences, but we cannot control something, but we are doing our best. and we are working on making sure that the network gets better. So as I connect the other two speakers, as I connect the other speaker, allow me having Mr. Mbiru Spirito to take us on how can we promote an event and how is an event important to the growth of the business. Okay, as we work on having a better network with Mr. Frank Nice. Mr. Mbiru, could you take over and talk about how an event is important, if possible now, and how we can promote an event in our teams for the growth of our business, because we have an event on the 27th of this month. I don't know that you are in position as I find out with Leader Frank. Okay.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Julius. I hope I'm very loud and clear. I just want to check my microphone. Am I very loud and clear, sir, before I start?
Very loud and clear, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity you have given me. Before I start, I cannot start without recognizing the presence of our leaders. I'll not mention each name. I'll not mention each name because there are many in number. I just want to thank them for attending, because whenever new starters see always the consistent leaders, when they attend every single day, it also encourages them and it also motivates them. Okay, there's nothing that motivates someone who has just joined the business when it finds that his upline or his sponsor is always consistent in business activities. And there's nothing that is discouraging someone who has just started a business, like a sponsor or an upline, being inconsistent. So if you want your people to attend more, attend more. If you want to have an active team, just be active yourself. The moment you do it, this is a business that is known as monkey see, monkey do. Okay, that's the name of our business. Don't expect someone to do what you don't do. All right, my name is Moviru Spirito. I'm from Uganda. I started this business, it was last year, through a friend of mine, Mr. Kabanda Julius. And I remember I first started the business. Then the next day I went back to his home to learn how I can make the money using the business that I had started. Someone may ask, why did I start it without knowing how to make the money through the business? Because the answer is simple, because I had seen a friend of mine getting changed through this business. So I didn't need any other motivation. That one was enough for me, because I always believe in myself, and I always say that if someone can do it, me too, I can do it. If this business, it had done for him some good money. So I didn't have any doubt. That's why I decided to start. Then the next day I went back to his home to learn the business. So my work is very simple. I'm here to talk about an event, the importance and how to promote it into the business. I remember I started networking. It was 2016. Yeah, that is when I started with a product company. I will not mention the name, but it is well known to all my friends. And every single year, they used to have a big event whereby the CEOs used to come here, travel from their country all the way to here to our country to attend that big event. And I remember we used to sacrifice whatever we had so that we don't miss that event, because that event used to work as a fuel to the next year that you are going to move into the business. So ladies and gentlemen, maybe this is your first time to work in businesses where we work as a team. Don't worry, we always learn, and this is a business which is easy. You just need to copy others and then paste. So Ladies and gentlemen, any event, it is like a fuel for our business. Okay? Any event, it is like a guideline to what has been happened. Because if someone is new, may not know the clear view of the business we have started. But once you listen to the seniors, once you listen to successful people, once you listen to experienced people in the business that you are doing, then that one alone, it is going to help you open your eyes. That means any event is an eye opener to someone who has just started the business. Okay? Because the fact is, most of us, we start the business. At the start, we are not serious when you have just started the business. But when we keep on moving, when we keep on trying, when we keep on testing the money, that's when we build the momentum. That's when we build energy to work on our business. So the number one game changer that is going to help you, it is what we call an event. So that means whenever there is an event, never miss it. And ladies and gentlemen, what I can tell you, everyone who joined networking has his own event that is going to change his life, that is going to make that person to decide and work without caring anyone else. So as a leader, now I'm talking to someone who is listening to me. You know, some people interpret this word leader that it belongs to Leader Julius, Leader OBM, Leader Pressure, and others. Yet everyone who is listening to me, you are a leader in your own business. Okay? It is you, then others come last. So as a leader, it means whenever there is an event, you must make sure no one in your team miss that event. Because whenever they attend, if you can make them and attend the event, all of you are going to benefit in the long run. Okay? So let me start with how do we promote the event? How can you promote the event? Okay? That's what I'm going to start with. Point number one that I'm going to talk about how you can promote the event is that engage your entire team. Now, like this coming event on 27th, whoever is listening to me, you should engage your whole team. Whether someone is active, whether someone is so active, you should engage all of them. Because if you engage all of them, you never know who is going to benefit on that very day. And let me tell you, whenever someone attends the event, whenever someone listens to experienced people, those who have been in business for so long and they have achieved and they have helped so many people, their eyes must be opened. That's when they see a big picture of the business that they are doing. So as a leader, you must make sure that in all the legs that you are focusing on, you know, when you become a V2 and above, you start focusing on some legs that are going to push you, okay? Because the fact is, we cannot leave out the facts. Not everyone who is going to join the business is going to be a good networker. There are some people who are going to remain as the traders, and there are those ones who are going to work hard and build big teams. So if you are focusing on different legs, this time, since we are having an event whereby we are going to host different people from different countries of different characters and different achievements, you should make sure that all your legs attend. Why should they attend? You never know who is going to benefit on that day. You never know who is going to make a decision on that day to work. Okay? So, it is our role as leaders, because the new starters may not know the importance. And as we always tell you, never assume that someone is going to take your business serious like you who is listening to me. So if you are the one who is going to be the most serious person in your business, you should make sure that for you do your work. Okay? Our work is to encourage others to attend. How do we do it? As we tell them, as we announce what is going to happen. Okay? Because if you don't announce what is going to happen, if you don't explain what is going to happen, someone may not give it time. Okay? They may not give it time. So, as leaders, you must make sure that you involve your leaders. I'm talking about how we promote the event. If you want to promote the event, don't do it alone. You know, in networking, if you try to do it alone, it's too hard. But once you work with others, work becomes simple because everyone do a small task, but in the long run, they adds up into big task. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to me, just make sure that you involve all your leaders. How are you going to do it? As you encourage them, as you talk to them personally. If you can call, if you can text, if you can zoom, to see that they don't miss on that very day. You should show them, you should show all your leaders that this is their personal work. It is up to them. You know, some people, when they are doing business, they think that they are helping their uplines or they are helping their sponsors. So, if you are listening to me, never assume that when you attend the event, you are helping someone who is sponsored in the business. This is going to help you. This is going to help your entire life. This is going to help you to push your business from where it is right now to another level. Because when someone came and share any tip, and you grab that tip that has helped that person and try it, guess what? You'll be the one to make the money. Okay? Then another one, how can you promote event? As the leader, you should always create a contest in your way. You should think in your own way and create a contest. You may say that whoever attends with his downlines and they make a total number of such and such amount, I'll give this as a leader. That is our role. Because for you, you know that if they attend, they are going to get knowledge. They are going to get power. They are going to get motivated because there's nothing that can motivate someone like an event. You know, sometimes you may think that the business is not moving, but when other people came and share with you, that's you know that it is you who is not moving, but not the business. Like now, currently speaking, there's someone who has made money, and there's someone who has not made money. There's someone who has taken a week without making money. There's someone who has taken a month without making money in the business. Now, if you bring that person into the event and someone come and share when for him is earning every single day, guess what? That person is going to realize his mistake. You know, before learning, before attending the event, some people they may think that it is the business that has a challenge, yet they are the one who are not doing whatever they're supposed to do. So, which is the first right time for such people? It is attending event. Okay, so missing an event, it is like delaying your success. Then, as a leader, you should always give recognitions. Okay, if you want to promote event, you should always give recognitions. Once you give recognitions, it will encourage even the slow learners or the slow action takers also to wake up. You know, human beings, they are amazing. Everyone wants to be recognized. So if you can implement this also, then it is going to boost, it is going to encourage others also to take actions. Okay, then you should, if you are to promote an event, always, we should not talk it alone once. We should use what we call extensive repetitions. We should use what we call extensive repetitions. Let me come back on the camera. If you are to promote an event in your team, you should use what we call extensive repetitions. Let me give you an example of big companies like Coca-Cola, like MTN, like Pepsi, and so on. Once they are bringing a new brand into the market, they can make sure that every single time they pay adverts on TVs, on radios, such that every time someone hears about that new brand, it is similar to our business. If you want someone to take action, for you just repeat, because sometimes some people, and this is the big number, they take time to get something. But once you over repeat it, it becomes common and becomes interesting to hear. And then it creates what we call curiosity into their mind. That's how you end up getting big number of people from your team to attend. So since we are close to our event, whoever is listening to me, just make sure that you over repeat. Don't get tired of repeating this, that we are having an event, whether it's sharing the advert, you do it. As you do it, at the end, people are going to attend in big number. So, ladies and gentlemen, since we are big, we have other leaders also to share. My work has been very simple. It's just to talk about an event that we are going to have. I've said that if you get a chance and you encourage all your team members and attend, it is going to push your business. It is going to push their business to another level. Reason why they may get skills, they may get fired up, they may even realize their mistake. Okay, it's always good if someone realizes his mistake on his own, rather than coming directly and tell that person that you have not done this. So, ladies and gentlemen, for me, an event has been always my game changer, because whenever I attend an event, I learn new skills. It helps me to see the picture of the business, because maybe for you, you've just started, you have made small money, but once someone come and share with you when he has made big amount that you have never seen on your account, then that's when you are going to realize that now the business I'm having is having big money. That's when you are going to realize that the business you are having is going to change your life. Remember, we are in life-changing business opportunity. That's why we are sharing with others. So since we are in life-changing business opportunity, and the people who have been changed through this business, they are going to share with that. That's why no one should miss that coming event. Me, I cannot miss. On that day, it's going to be an awful day to me, so that I attend from the start up the end, because I never know. That's when I'm going to learn the skill that is going to push me to V6. You never know. That's when I'm going to learn a skill that is going to help me to go and get my next superstar into the business that I'm going to work with. So may God bless you as you announce, as you encourage, as you teach people the importance of attending this event. Remember, this is a monkey see, monkey do. If you want your people to attend in big number, always be the first to attend. May God bless you. Let me turn the microphone to the leader who invited me here. Thank you very much. Yes, Leader Julius, you are most welcome. If he's not around, then the next speaker, you can unmute and take us through the next step.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Moviru Spirito, for those amazing nuggets we have heard from you today. And I hope people could go ahead and promote our Sunday event to change their businesses. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, right away, I invite back Mr. Frank Nice to take us through the art of prospecting using Facebook. Welcome, Mr. Frank Nice.
Okay, thank you so much, my leader. Now I try to get a network. I'm okay now. We can proceed. Thank you.
Perfect.
Kudos for the next, the last speaker. And I appreciate the effort. That is my leader. I appreciate you. He has shown me how you can build a business. Thank you so much. Let us proceed. Now, we were talking about what you call Facebook prospecting, or if you want to go big in numbers. Remember, we are in business of what we call numbers game. A numbers game, it is the game here. If you want to go big and make a lot of money, you have to focus on increasing your numbers. So how do you increase your numbers? You have different ways, and Facebook marketing or Facebook prospecting is one of them, which I'm going to share. So allow me to share my screen so that we can proceed. Okay, so I hope everyone can see my screen. So I'll go direct to the point. Now, what you have to do when you are into online marketing or Facebook marketing, you have to focus on what we call publicity. Your profile must be good because people are attracted on what they see. And you are in business of what? So you must be able that your profile looks well. For example, I was showing you my profile, as you can see. You can check it out. Frank Nice. So you can see the profile is somehow good. Like someone, if they see, they are attracted on what they're seeing. So they'll be forced to go inbox and chat me, what is it? Okay. So you must make sure that your profile background, you talk about yourself. Like people, when they see your profile, they can be able to attract, or they are attracted to you, and they come back to you, see what you do. Then again, what do you post? What are the content you post? It is also very, very important. That is what number two, the content you post. So you can try and follow on my timeline. You can see. I post everything. I focus, yes, I focus on business fun. I focus on things like I am on divert from if you can see. So what you is also very important because whenever people come to your timeline, they come into your content on what you post. That is what? That is number two. Then after setting that, what do you do next? What do you do next? We know there's a lot you can do, but again, you don't need a lot of things. You don't need a lot of things. You don't need too much. You need to know what to do, that simple, small thing to do, and then be consistent on it. Okay. So I have several leaders who have been coming to me and asking me, what do you do when you're on Facebook? Because today, I was talking about it last week, and he was telling me about his direct sponsors. And I tried to check mine, by the I've never checked. But when I checked, I found since I started a business, I'm personally going about 50 people, direct sponsors. So, and statistics says in MLM, if you have almost 100 leaders, all direct sponsorships, you're likely to be able to grow a good team, there is all 80-20 rule, which I'm going to talk about in my sharing today. The what we call 80-20 rule, that every people you talk to, 80 people will be talk, or they will not be so with you. And those last 20 people, they are the one who will deal with people. If you work with them closely, the big who you be is there. So we must be able not forget what we call especially when you're doing the business, because on Facebook or on other social medias, but not all of them work with you. So you must be able to go with numbers so that you can be able to choose that 20 among your among the 100. Make sure that go with big numbers so that your 20% can be big. So what do you do now? For example, in what you call crypto trading. So where do you find prospect? That is a very important question. If you're writing, it's very important. Where do you get prospect, especially in our business? Because there are so many businesses. We have MLM, we have you have product companies, we have other industries, we have politics. So in your business, you are into crypto. So that our business people, big crypto traders, all those people who like crypto so much. So when Facebook, that is why you must be able to focus on those kind of people. For example, if you check on my Facebook now, this is my time, and you can see 90% of the posts are posts. You can see by now, you can see it was showing here. You can see what investment companies they you on the market you have. That's what you call target. So our target market is what is crypto posts. And on my time, I cannot find something like politics. I cannot find like some. Not that I don't love them, but this Facebook account is for business. That's why I find target market there. After choosing your target market, how that you go and search for what for what you call you go in demographics. You're searching, but just see what like sure keep a point. So when what do you do? What do you do? Here and search. For example, you can come here and search what you call crypto related posts. Crypto trading, for example, cryptocurrency in UAE. So when this is physical, this is just go to practical much. I hope you're following. If you're not following, can go there and the recordings, got the shared always. So when you go to crypto posts, you must make sure that you go to people who comment. Most people do that like. For example, if you get a post, let me go to the post so that you understand my point here. Make sure you go to those people who comment, not likes, because who likes you, they be dormant so much. You need those people who are active, those who can engage you, those who come to you when you send message to them. So, for example, let me get a post here that I can show you. Sorry for that. Okay. I know with this that somehow when you see people who like okay, just like so if you click on them, that is what they bring. Okay, those people who like there are so many, but they are not very active. So when you come on Facebook and those people who comment, you are likely to get a lot of what? A lot of feedback. And what we need here is engagement. We need engagement. Like more conversation, should open more conversation. And see people here who likes, but you can go here and send them message, all of them, but few will reply because they are not so active. They come and like and go. But those people who comment, they are very active. For example, here you see that Arafat. You just come here and click on message, then and send them a message. After liking what you know about them, come here and send a message. Hi. The message is very simple. Share it. So that is what you do. Make sure you come to those people who comment. Then after commenting, what do you do? What do you do with those people who you get connected to them? What do? You need what you call, we call it a script. We call it a script. What is a script? It is the message which you know yourself, that even if you wake up in the morning, you can have that message and send it and connect with someone, then you build a bond for the business. So you have script. My script is very simple. When I was starting the business, I wasn't so much serious in my first months. But when I started making money, I decided to come all in. And I think I'll talk about it in next event. Make sure you are there because I'll be sharing my story. So when you come here and inbox a person, just go be brief. Don't sandwich the invite. Don't sandwich the invite. So for example, if you check in my chats, I'm just direct on point. Come greet a person. Hello, how are you doing? I'm okay. How is you? Good morning. Introduce yourself. My name is Frank. I connect you. Hope you're doing well. No one you greet and they fail to do what? To answer you. Greet them. Don't just come direct on the business, even without greeting. Say hi. It will help you to connect with people very easy. Then after that, because I have a lot of numbers, before I go to numbers game, I just want to show you what do you do when you inbox a person. I will use this example. Hi, how are you doing? Fine, and you? I'm okay. That is my conversation. Then, my name is so and so. I hope you're doing well. So since you got them to post crypto posts, meaning that they like what you call crypto. So that is your what? Your target market. So me, I go somewhere and say, I saw you, maybe you are interested in trading financial markets. For example, like crypto trading in Binance. So someone will ask you, where did you see? I say, I got you from what? A Binance group. And so you're enthusiastic about what? About crypto. So make sure that you know more about the person. Where did you get them? What do they like? So that you can be able to get easy for you to connect with them. Then after that, you need to have what I talked about, a message. Okay. What is my message? It is here. I'm going to type it in the chat so that maybe someone who want it, you can go there and look into it. You can edit a bit so that you can come out with your what? Your best version. This message, I got it from my leader, our leader, Mr. Julius. As I told you when I was starting, I wasn't so serious. So when I saw him made I think it was $10,000, I said, wow, this is very, very good. So I had to meet him because at first I wasn't so serious. They could come to Kampala, but we couldn't meet. Why? Because I wasn't so serious. But when I met, I said, what do you do, you guy? Because I know you. I know you have been doing this, but this is like it's different. So he gave me just a little idea, and it comes back to you. Yes, you can get an idea, but are you working on it? Are you consistent? Yes, you can share the business, the knowledge here, but do you follow that knowledge? Are you consistent on it? So it is very, very important to be consistent on what you get. So when he showed me this, before let me just type it into chat so that maybe someone out there may need it. It is very, very simple. Uh, Let me just type it so that we can proceed. You guys don't put my number in the chat because they will inbox me. You can just edit. So when you after greeting, just come here. Say, hi, I have a good way to teach you how to use a Binance. Okay. Huobi or Indodax. This is my previous charts. I have a new ones like which have Indodax in it. So I have a good way to teach you Huobi Coinbase using Royalq with your capital and profits are safe in your wallet. WhatsApp me if interested. If not, it is okay. Okay, just as simple as that. So when you do that, if someone interested, they will just come back to you. They say, yes, I'm interested. What is it? I'm not interested. It is okay. So that is what we do. And where is the game? These are my messages, but I'll try later. So where is the game? The game is on what you call numbers game. Numbers game. So for example, if you check on my messenger, I can see all these are messages. These are messages. These days I had a block and I've not been doing so much, but I'm now back. My block was over yesterday. So it comes back to what we call numbers game. Numbers are very, very important that we have what we call 80-20 rule. On 100 people you send message to, 80 of them or 50 of them will be negative. And on those 20, you will need to get also some negatives, but either 10 of them will be positive or 15. And if you get those 15, for example, every day when I'm consistent on my strategy, I can have 5 ads every single day. 5 people added on my list every single day. So that number keeps growing. For example, in a month, when I go to calculator here, when I go to calculator, in a month when I am presenting to, okay, let's say 30 people a day times 30, that is 90 people. So in a month, if I'm talking to 90 people, the statistic says, or the 80-20 rule says, on every 100 people talk to, 20 will be positive. So if I'm talking to 90 a month and above, because I can talk to 90 and above, make sure I know that I'll have some people coming in on the business. That's why even in the deep in what some people come to me and get started, I usually find a message, my chat, people saying to me, I want to activate. So that is why it is very important that I focus on numbers game, because it is not about so much skills. No. You need to know what are the basics. The basics is knowing what to do, have a script, have your target market, and then after, play with numbers game. Okay. So after that, after connecting with the person, I just come here and I asked for them their number, connect with them on WhatsApp. For example, here I see, so someone inbox me, get back on WhatsApp. After getting on WhatsApp, we go to presentations. So I was talking to my leader and asked them, do you have one of leaders? He was asking me, I asked them, do you have a presentation group? He says no. So where do you present to? You must have a group where you present. But even before you add them into the group, you must need to talk to them first. You need to talk to them first. Why? Because you cannot add people in the group. Some people, they come and just add, like you add a lot of numbers, but results are few. Why? Because you're not what we call you're not briefing your people. So you must make sure that you're talking to those people before you add them on the group. Why? Because me, I do presentations personally in the group, in the inbox, if I add people. For example, I can show you, there are many. All of these are my contacts. So this is my friend in Zambia. We are talking yesterday. So it's my follow-up broadcast. So you must be able, all of these are here. All of those we connected. Some they come, they are not on point. So, but you have to bear with them. They are among 100 of those 80-20. So after that, you have to present, then add into presentation group. This is my group I formed basically for presentation. Why? Because we need to present an opportunity. As long as you want to build a big team, presentation should be part of you. So in 8 minutes, as I finish, I want to finish at 11:20. So make sure you have a group where I present. So what do you do after presentation? After 80-20 rule numbers game, make sure you do present to those numbers. Then what do you do after presentation? Or how do you present before I go far? How do you present? Just have a presentation. Presentation are there. Presentation are there. You can see here. Introduction about crypto. We have what is crypto. This is my presentation. If you need it, you will forward you will come to me and I forward you so that you can have it. Or you can join the group and get what? That presentation. Because we have presentation every single day, not on one group. We have for different leaders. Because when I started, I was alone, but today I have leaders who do what I do. Okay, that is what we call monkey see, monkey do. It is duplication. People do what you do, not what you say. So when you present and add people in the group, people will add their friends on the group also to attend the presentation. So that is it. Then after the last point, or 2 second last point, is what we call follow up. Following up. How do you follow up? Because the business is in follow up. Yesterday, I sponsored a guy. Actually, there were 2 guys, but they were in follow up. I wasn't even aware of them. So the one signed during the day and another one in the evening. Why? Because they were in follow up. I keep following up. I have 2 follow ups. I call them broadcast. Let me show you my broadcast. This is number 1. These are 4 broadcasts. I have 2 broadcasts. Another one is me. Those who join, I talk with them in my broadcast about the business always. Okay. Apart from presentation group, I also have syllabus to go what? To grow the business. Number is this. You can see it is full now. It has over 200 in it. So all those people I presented to them, that is one. I have also a second one. I have another podcast. It is called My Broad 2. My Broad. I have 2 broadcasts running. 2 broadcasts. So just as simple as that. But if you're not presenting, where do you get those people? Where will you get those people to add? So I talk to some people and say, 40, 15 to 5, as in those 5 are small. Because if you play numbers game 80-20 rule, that 5 people, you have nothing given. You don't have anyone who will join because the number is very, very small. Why? Because social media has a lot of people. So the more they become too many, the more the number 80-20 rule will come into play. So make sure increase your number. This one has 117. So the total is almost 400 people in my broadcast. You get it. So that is what you need. And the game is in what we call follow up. So make sure you always follow up. What do you post in your broadcast? It is not about your testimonies alone. Okay, these are some of my testimonies, like this one above, like that. But even other people's testimonies, profits, trading, it is there. Like the goal is to keep the people updated on what you do in your business. Just keep people updated. Don't mind. Most people are following every single day on what you do. People are following every single day on what you do. So make sure you keep them in touch. Even in any other business, in every other business, it is there. You have to keep engaged in what? With your people, so that they can know. When they are ready, they just even 7 months from so far, but they have not yet started. But they are in what? In queue. So some people, they come and what? They come and do, they come and join. They come and join you when even you're not aware, because they have been there following and they have been able to know the business, how it works, and how they can be able to join and make money. That's when you find that people, they join when they have it, they know even what to do, because they have followed you, they have made the research, and they are ready to start. They will not bother you so much because they know what to do. They come for guidance, they join training system, and they are able to do what? To grow their business. So as I finish, there is what you call system. There is what you call system. So what is a system? Uh, we have a training system in the press, and to build a team, you need a system. What system is that? Know what to do, how to get a prospect, like where you have passed. Go to your Facebook, Instagram, social media, make sure it is good, and make sure you have a very, very, very good content that you post. Have a very good what you call a script that you share. Have a good follow-up system. Have broadcast. Have WhatsApp presentation group. Have a post on your statuses. It is very, very good. Also, people follow your statuses. So after, make sure that you make those people plug into system. When I sign a person, yes, I can mentor them personally, but it is very important for them to connect into our training system. Every single day we have a training about trading, training about networking. In the evening, you have presentation about business opportunity. So your people must be in the what? In the system. Why? Because you cannot teach everything to them alone. They need to learn from other leaders. So make sure your leaders or your people plug into the system. They can attend training. That is when they be independent leaders. And when you build leaders, the business will be sweet for you. So that will be my sharing today. I want to go beyond here, but time is not our friend. We should have other leaders all get done and do other stuffs here. So that is briefly how you can do what? You can do business more. And there's a lot you can share, but you need simple basics and do them consistently, so that you can be able to grow your business. Allow me to stop here. I recognize every leader in the platform or on the call. And I thank you for following me. I'm sorry for the network issues at first, but thank God that we'll be able to tap into our training and learn one or two. So thank you so much. If you need more, you can just tap onto my WhatsApp. The number is in chat, so that you can be able to get ideas as well, or to share ideas. What I don't know, you can teach me, or what I know, I can show you, so that we can. Thank you so much, my leader. Over to you, sir.
Wow, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, could we drop in some thumbs up, some love hearts to my brother, my friend, Mr. Frank Nice, for the work well done. He has shared the amazing nuggets that you can be able to build your business. Yeah, I perfectly remember when he got started in the business, he was confused about what to do. And I really thank you so much that when I shared with you this amazing, you are now moving your business using the same skills, and you have perfectly been able to grow your business, very resilient, very consistent. I try to tell my friends that it is important for you to be consistent, and we thank you so much with all your uplines, with all your team members. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Leader Frank Nice. He has an amazing system. He has even been able to develop an amazing saving culture system. I'm really proud of him. He's now working on achieving his goals and his dreams, and he's one of our chief guests, ladies and gentlemen, come this 27th, where he'll be sharing more amazing nuggets, ladies and gentlemen. So if you have not yet promoted your event on the 27th of November, this Sunday, you don't want to miss out powerful knowledge from a consistent, resilient leader, Mr. Frank Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, because of time, we don't want to miss the next sharing because we are about to come to the end of our event that is happening on the 27th. Allow me to invite one of our second speaker. Now, this guy is good, all right? The guy I'm going to introduce to you is a leader, is a champion. He has a WhatsApp system. He has a WhatsApp system, but he has the art. What I want him to share with us today, he has the art. If Peter starts, how do I enable Peter bring as so many people in his team, all right? He may not be so good at prospecting, all right, or he's good in that art, but he's so good into the art of duplication. He's so good, ladies and gentlemen, into making sure that his team keeps on growing. And this guy I'm inviting, ladies and gentlemen, he has over 5 to 10 people that join, 5 to 10 people that join his business every single day, all over the world. He is a V3. He has been able to purchase big plots of land, and apparently 2 big plots of land in Kampala. He's a landlord, ladies and gentlemen, from this business, and he is a V3 by rank. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me with the pleasure invite a consistent leader, a resilient champion, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Kampala, and that is none other than leader Christopher from Kampala. Welcome, sir.
Yes, thank you very much for that very warm welcome, my leader. I am so blessed to be part of this very wonderful Zoom in the morning. So my name is Sembata Chris, though most of the people recognize me as Ask Me About Crypto on different WhatsApp groups. So I am the man behind the so many videos that you always see that saturate on your WhatsApp groups, helping you to do different things, how you can withdraw, how you set signals, and so many videos. So I'm very blessed to be part of this very wonderful Zoom in the morning. In the first place, I want to congratulate those ones, those people who have just joined our Zoom today. I congratulate you. And those who have just started in the business, 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 1 month, you are most welcome. So I recognize all the leaders on this platform, starting from Leader Julius and other leaders who are on this platform. So I have very few things to share with you because of time. But if you have somewhere you can write, then we can have something to be shared. So there is something my leader Frank has talked about that I have also been noting down something. Yes, most of the business fail because of leadership, and teams fail because of leadership. I always tell those people who are in my team that if you are not happy
with the results you have currently in the business, it means you have not yet done what is necessary for you to make the money. Ask yourself a question in the mind. If the same business you are complaining about, it is the same business that is paying a lot of people in the world, is the business the problem or you are the problem? You get it? So I always ask you that question. So it means if the business is not the problem, then you need to adjust yourself. So one of the things that has kept me going and one of the things that has kept me growing in my team is that I engage the activities. I engage myself in the activities of the team. So I don't relax. I work so hard together with my team. So each and every day, I communicate with my team. I identify where do they have problems, and then I help them in the problems that they have. So make sure if you know something as a leader, you always share, open up a broadcast of your leaders, share knowledge on a daily basis on how they can close the deals in what? In your team. And then what I can talk about is most of the things have been talked about by leader Frank. So I will be very brief with them. So closing a deal. What is closing? Closing is simply the art of asking right questions that may lead your prospect to a favorable decision to take up your opportunity. So most of the deals that are being closed in this business are closed in the inbox of people. 90% of the deals you are going to close, they are going to be closed in the inbox. So the issue of inviting a person to attend the Zoom or adding a person in a WhatsApp group, and then you leave them for a week, 2 weeks, 1 month, without going back into their inbox, you may find that the person is being invited in the Zoom, but the phone is left there and the person is doing his or her own things. And then it is the same with WhatsApp. People are being added in the WhatsApp group for presentations, but the fact is they don't follow the business presentations. All what they do is to clear the chat because they think the messages are too much for them to follow. So always the deals are being closed in the inbox of people. Go ahead in the inbox of these people, ask the right questions. If we were starting a business presentation, please go to their inbox, tell them we are going to start the presentation. Please follow. They will follow. So after a business has been presented, come back to their inbox. Come back to their inbox. Ask the right questions. Tell them, congratulations upon finishing up our business presentation. The person will say, I have followed or I have not followed the business. If they have followed a halfway, they will tell you, I have followed a halfway. Go ahead and ask what has excited you most about the business. So here now we want to confirm whether the person has followed the business. So they will tell you, this is what has excited me most. Go ahead and explain them further about your opportunity. So then ask them if they have any question to ask you before they get started in the business. So if the person tells you, I don't have any question, I have understood everything, the person is deceiving you. There is no one who has listened to our presentations for their first time and they don't have a question to ask. So a person who has followed the business presentation very well, they have a question to ask, either one or two questions to ask. So immediately the person tells you, I don't have any question, automatically tell the person, you have not followed the business presentation if you don't have any question. Everyone who has followed the presentation, they have asked me questions. So they have to ask to make sure that they have followed the what? The business presentation. So they will ask you the questions. And now, the way you answer people's questions determines a lot whether this person is going to join the business or will not join the what? The business. Question answering is very important when it comes to closing a deal. I am telling you, what has helped me to grow in a short period of time is that I limit the information that I give to people. Right now, you are a fully activated member in business. The information you have is too much beyond to that one who is seeing the business at the first time. Now, this is what happens. And this is what I do. A person who is seeing the business for the first time, there are things he or she is supposed to know. And then a person who has activated their robots, there are things they are supposed to know. This is what I do. When a person is seeing the business for the first time, this is what I always do. I tell them what is the type of the business we are doing. It is cryptocurrency trading. What the evolution of money, I explain to them. And then I explain to them how the robot works, but I don't go into details. I explain to them how they can withdraw their profits and how the robot makes the what? The profits. Then I'll explain them about the digital banks, where these cryptocurrencies are found. I end there. Then when the person activates the robot, this is where I start now telling the person about trading view and then about how to set the signal and how to get their own signals. Then I go ahead and explain more about the networking part, because I know now this person has become part of the what? Part of the business. So some of the things that has limited you from introducing people into the business is that you give them so much information, and this person feels that the business is so hard for them to handle. So make the business to be simple, sweet, and precise if you are presenting to someone. You get it? So most of us beat ourselves in the presentation. You have told the person that the robot is trading automatically. You get it? And then when you are answering their questions, you are telling them that we are going to set the signal. We are going to tell you how you can set the signal. No, you are beating yourself in the questions. So this one is going to attract more questions from the prospect, of which some of you cannot answer. So question answering is very important when it comes to closing a deal. Don't talk too much, even when you know too much. Right now, in the Zooms you have been, in. Don't talk too much. Limit the information that you give to people. Then another thing is doing the NDO. Doing the NDO. I call it NDO. New distributor orientation or new user orientation. Now, in a new user orientation, I always tell people what to do and what they are supposed to do in their business. In their business. So I tell them what to do. I will explain more about the networking part and then tell them that they have a role to play in their business because this is their business. They have to own their business. They have to become 100% responsible for their business. Then another thing I can talk about is personal growth or development in the business. So how are you going to grow in the business? By attending more Zooms and becoming independent in your own business. Let me tell you, friends, when I was still a V1 in business, I lost a lot of money because every time I needed to activate someone, I used to call my immediate upline. But the immediate upline always gave me excuses. I am busy, I am doing this, I can't help you right now. So I lost the money. The money I lost became a morale booster to me so that I become independent in my own business. That's when I realized that this is my own business because I had lost a lot of money. The day you will call your immediate upline, when someone wants to activate their robot and the leader tells you, I'm busy, then you realize that a person whom you wanted to activate has activated his or her robot with another person. That's the day you will become independent. Because we are doing a lot of work with these people when we are introducing them into the business. But even when you lose $30 and you are a V1, or $40, you are a V2, that money is too much according to the work you have done of introducing that person into the what? Into the business. So become independent. Grow as soon as possible. Your growth will depend on your level of commitment to our training system. So avoid excuses when you are doing the what? When you are doing the business. So I've told you, my words are going to be very few. I'm not going to consume much of your time because I know some people are very tired. That's what I have for the day. And invite more people to attend our event on 27th November. I am going to be there. I'm very honored that I'll be part of that Zoom. I'm invited, so I will share more if I'm given an opportunity to share more. So I will share more of the knowledge on how you can close the deal and doing other things to make sure your business moves. But this is for the last. The last thing I can say is position yourself. Position yourself. So many people are looking for the opportunity about Royalq and Binance. We always make flyers for you, those ones who have studied in the Crypto Ambassadors team. Go to your WhatsApp profile pic. Use the profile pic that is being given to you. It is very good because it helps you in marketing. You know? So when you go to my WhatsApp, I always use ask me about crypto. Then when you go to my description, it says, if it is not about Royalq, Binance, Coinbase, or Huobi, keep the conversation short. That is my description when you go to my WhatsApp number. But this one has helped me. It has brought me a lot of people into the business. Someone identifies you. I am in so many groups. I have religious groups. I have these WhatsApp groups that are not even about business. But someone comes into your inbox. I saw your profile is talking about crypto. I saw you are talking about, are you into crypto? I need to know about Royalq. I have heard about Royalq, but the person who explained to me, I didn't understand well. Can you please help me? And you make me understand your business. So do it with consistency. And another thing is posting on your status. Status communicates a lot when it comes to business. Advertising communicates a lot to the people you want to show the business. You post today, and then the next day you don't post. Do it with consistency. People want to work with people who are consistent. Don't treat your business as a hobby. You want to open your business today, and then tomorrow you don't want to open it. So the business and the operator are two different people. So once you play in the business, it will fall. Do it with consistency. Positioning, advertising, advertise yourself, become the product. You yourself first become the product. Then another thing is, don't talk too much. When it comes to closing a deal, don't talk too much. We have videos, we have testimonies of people who have already made money from the what? From the business. Why do you explain so much? Use videos, use third-party tools. You get it? Use videos, use the testimonies of people who have made money to close the deal. You don't need to talk a lot. Royalq is a business that sells itself. All you need is to provide testimonies that the business is what? Is working. It might not be your testimony, because I know so many people may not be trading. You don't have the trading capital. You are using the business for sharing. You are using Royalq for sharing with others. So use other people's testimonies, because these testimonies don't come with names. Don't come with names. So the person asks you a very simple question. How much money are you getting on a daily basis? And then you feel puzzled. The question is very simple. Get a screenshot from somewhere, take it in his inbox. He has asked you, how much money are you getting on a daily basis? Put it there. Tell the person, this is the money I'm making on a daily basis. Will that person know that the testimony is not yours? They will not know. But because the issue, you want to close the deal, of course you will close the deal and the person will become satisfied with the question they have. So networking is all about social intelligence. The way you communicate with the people, the way you interact with the people. I always say, if you can play on a people's mind, you can introduce them into the business. It's not very hard. It's not very hard. That's why people who have involved themselves in networking, they call us conmen. Do you know the reason? It is because whatever question that you have, I have an answer for it. I cannot fail to close a deal with you. So another point that I can talk about is, have something that is driving you. Have a reason why you joined the what? the business. Have something that motivates you. Have something that inspires you on a daily basis. Even when you don't feel like talking to people, talk to them. Don't close a day minus talking with someone about your business. Talk to people about your business, because that's why we are being paid. We talk and get paid. Presentations. There is a skill that I taught my team members. Introduction. The introduction, when you are presenting, the introduction is always very important. We are dealing with people who have been victims of return on investment companies. People have lost their money. The introduction, when you are starting a business presentation, it is always very important. In brief, inform these people about your opportunity. What is the difference between your opportunity and other opportunities out there? In brief, give them that introduction, the difference between your company and these other companies. Then the person will give you attention. They will give you attention and listen to you. Because when you are starting a presentation, you have given them a brief introduction about your company. And the other thing is, people don't join Royalq. People join you as a person. People don't join Royalq. They join you as a person. You may have failed to introduce people in the business because of your personal characters. Your personal characters. People love to work with those who care about them. People will always listen to you when they love you, but they will do business. People will always listen to you if they like you, but they will always do business with you if they trust you. Build trust. Build trust. Build a strong relationship with the person you are showing the business. Don't be pushy. You know, people get tired of you when you are always in their inbox talking about Royalq business. What? No, don't be pushy. And by the end of the day, they will block you simply because you bother them. At one point, come into their inbox, have a conversation which is not about the business that you are doing. The conversation may be about other things in life. Build a strong relationship. Let them trust you. Even when the person goes out there and they are being discouraged, negativized, they will come back into their inbox. They'll tell you, you know what? I have been communicating with my friend. Do you know what they have told me? They have told me that they are going to scam you. That business doesn't work. You get it? And now you identify that this person has been discouraged or negativized. So you are going to talk to them and put them into the right what? Into the right mindset. You get it? And always learn to close the deal, learn to close a person, or prepare the person for negativity. Prepare the person for discouragement. Always tell them, you have seen the business. The business is very sweet. The business is very nice. It has a lot of money. You get it? But when you go out there, people are going to discourage you. They are going to negatize you. They're going to say all sorts of words. But always make sure you make a personal decision. Give them a story. Give them a story. Facts tell, but stories sell. As networkers, we are always very wise when it comes to closing deals in business. Share stories. When you're sharing the business, you always find people will give you different rejections. I don't have money. I don't have time. It is not good for me. You should be prepared for such kind of rejections. But how do you handle a rejection of someone? Sometimes we use stories. I understand the way you feel. It's the same way, my friend Hannington. It's the same way, my friend Henry. It is the same way my friend Kendra felt when I showed the business to them. They didn't have money to get started like you. You get it? So this person will feel comfortable that he is not alone in the same situation. Use stories to close the what? The deal. So learn how to ask for money. Learn to ask for money when it comes to closing a deal. When is the best time for you to get started? Today, tomorrow, or next week, can we activate? Never leave the person's inbox without knowing when they are getting started. If the person has not yet made an appointment with you, it means he or she is not a serious person, or still has doubt or fear somewhere. Is there any question? Is there anything that has limited you from activating your robot? Because every person I talk to, they activate now and then. What is the problem that has refused you from activating your robot? Tell me. The person will tell you. You make sure you clear it. Then ask for the money. Can we activate today, tomorrow, or by the end of the month? And make sure when the person makes an appointment with you, please keep the conversation going. Some people are very funny. The person tells you, I'm going to start by the end of the month. Then you stop the conversation. You want to wait by the end of the month. You come back in someone's inbox. You tell them, I have come. You told me by the end of the month, you want to activate. It's a very big mistake. Keep the conversation going as in the back of your mind as you wait by the end of the month for this person to activate their what? Their robot. And now when the month ends, you don't just come and say, you know, you told me by the end of the month, you want to activate, now I've come. This is the polite way you can go. You know, by the month has ended. Go slowly to their inbox. Tell them, I was doing activations. I'm doing activation of someone here. Just right now, we are buying USDT of this person. Can you please join us? We also activate your robot. You get it? So you are indirectly informing this person that the month has ended, you have to activate because he told you. You get it? And then if the person may say, I don't have my social. You told me by the end of the month you want to be part of our cryptocurrency trading community. Can you please activate? Are we together? Then another thing is never leave the person's inbox without registering account with Royalq and then registering an account with Binance and verifying it. Some people may say, I don't have money to register an account right now. That's the excuse they give. Tell the person, no, registering the account is for free. We can register now, and then you download the application, the applications to be on your phone. This makes the process easy when you get the money. You get it? So here, what are you avoiding? You are avoiding these people to register accounts with other people's link. I have seen that challenge. You add a person onto the group, you leave the person, you don't go to their inbox, someone goes there slowly, they give them their link, they register. And now by the time they activate, you ask, where is my bonus? The bonus has gone to someone what else. So make sure that by the time you are in this person's inbox, everything is done. And then you keep the conversation going, waiting for that time when the person is going to activate their robot. Thank you very much for listening to me. I believe if you put those strategies into consideration, they will help you so much in building your business. Yes, sir. I'm seeing Muhammad. Muhammad, you have raised up your hand. Muhammad. Muhammad, unmute yourself, please, Muhammad. Muhammad.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you? Yes, hello? Hello? Yes, thank you very much. I'll have to return to the mic to Leader Julius. Leader Julius.
Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, could we give in some love hearts to Mr. Chris for the work well done? Amazing nuggets today. I hope you have been able to learn something. I hope you have been, can you drop in some love hearts to give him some thanks for work well done? This video is available onto the YouTube channel. Check it up again, watch it over and over and over and over. Be able to grow your business, be able to make a lot of money. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to inform you, he's one of our speakers on the 27th of this month. So it is important for you to make a list of the people that you want to attend this event. Write them down, make sure they are perfectly and purely going to attend, inbox them, remind them 24 to 48 hours before the event, and make sure you have a list of the people that are going to attend your event. You don't need to miss out on Leader Kuris sharing with us on the 27th of this month. With that, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite Leader Obium to close our morning session. Thank you, everybody, and have a nice day. Leader Obium, please. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, I know my leader. Thank you, speakers. Thank you. Yeah, I want to be brief. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm OBM, Nigeria. Yeah, I shared something in the group this morning. You know, how not to be a tourist in a network marketing. Who is a tourist? A tourist is they are just people that just they are not leaders. They just come. They have accounts, but they don't do anything. They don't share. They don't invite. They don't have a WhatsApp group. They don't conduct meetings, nor do they attend. And if they attend once in a while. Now, those people are what we call a tourist. They don't rank up. They don't follow the system. Who are you? Are you a tourist or a leader? Now, how do we know a leader? A leader must be willing. A leader must be coachable. And must be hungry. Now, the willing are always available. The willing are always showing up. The willing are always maybe asking questions. They want to improve. They are big on personal development. Then who are the coachable? They are coachable. You might be willing and not coachable. When we say follow a system to trading, follow a system to networking, you see the willing but not coachable will be doing another thing. So the willing that's not coachable, they won't be able to duplicate. And you see somebody starting the same day, and that person is in V6, V5, V4, V3, and because the non-coachable now, because they know too much, they might not rank up because they'll be doing what's not proper. Now, the hungry also, how hungry are you? You see the leaders, the speakers today, you know that this person spent extra hour, to develop themselves. And they are hungry for success. They go on YouTube, they go on Facebook, they go on social media, they have their name list, they show up, they're always recruiting, and they have a method of operation for every day. Those are the hungry. Then, so the willing, the coachable, and the hungry, they are the people you have to work with. They are the people you have to work with. Now, how do you now know the leaders, in your team? Give them an assignment. They will deliver. Now, when they deliver, now this person is a leader. You see, of recent, you see Leader Kabanda bringing in people, to talk to us. You now see we are having more leaders in the team. They have different giftings. Frank Nice, you see him, with his own giftings. You see Mobile Spirito. You understand? You see all the leaders. The approach, how they approach the business, the way they present the business, they are totally different. You understand? So at the end of the day, those are the leaders. So the thing is, when you are working with people and you see that they are not willing, they are not coachable, they are not hungry, you have to leave them. I remember a leader coming to meet me that there's someone that was trying to do a training for people and he's collecting money. Say I talk to him. I told her I've done it several times. This person is not coachable, so I have to let go. So some of us we are always trying to rescue the lost sheep. We are not saying you should not work with them. They can be in your group. You can be sharing messages to them. Maybe they can change. But for somebody that is not that's a no sheep, you don't need to work with them. Look for the willing. Look for the coachable. Look for the hungry. You understand? So that you not be wasting your time. You understand? So this is what I just want to share with you today. Work with the gold sheep. Work with diamond sheep. But the no sheep, leave them alone. So as a leader, you must be willing, you must be coachable, and you must be hungry. That is when you are not a tourist. You are not just among the numbers. You are among the people that are important, to the business. So that's my sharing for today. See you in the evening and see you tomorrow. When come and bring somebody, and let the robot always work for you. Thank you, everybody. This is OBM signing out. Bye-bye.